belong early on in your career. I think that's what makes some of these moments so special.
So if this continues for a while, we got to come up with a name like Winston. You got any ideas?
I'm terrible at those things. I'm terrible.
I've never heard you say you're terrible at anything. As Gordon jump shot misses. Pickett with a rebound. Watson jump shot. Can't get that one to fall. And Gafford with the rebound. 9 rebounds for Gafford.
Let's go.
Again, a lot of the bigs out for Dallas. With Lively and Anthony Davis. Nembhard. Nice move from Nembhard. Flips it hard off the glass. The younger brother has some of the same traits as his brother Andrew, who's a terrific player for the Pacers. Feet inside. And a foul. Obviously, and you admire him coming back out on the floor. If it's tender, you don't take any chances.
You don't take any chances, and a lot of times coaches will come to you and say, hey, listen, we applaud your effort, but let's make sure that we keep these things under control.
Today, your last chance to shape the U.S. versus world rosters. Vote for your All-Stars. Use your NBA ID to select your players on the NBA app. Every vote today counts 3 for 1. Marshall kicks it out, deflected out of bounds.
Management is one of those things that makes this league so great. Who are the players that you want to see? Maybe you want to see the 12th guy. Doesn't mean the rest of the fans will want to see it, so he's probably not going to get in.
Murray had a terrific first half. Spins, shoots, and a foul on Hardy.
Yeah, it's an easy call for the officials.
Yeah, even, as they say, from A to B. That's the officials, and that's where he did. So Murray's averaging 25.6 points per game. That's a lot of points per game. That's only 17th in the NBA in scoring.
And Mike, you were arguing with me during, look at all that contact. They got to clean that up. I'm like, we need more physicality in this game. We need it. More tactile touching is what they say.
I don't agree.
You want more scoring?
No. I just don't want the clutching and grabbing that goes on the perimeter often.
I don't mind that. Or else we're going to start having scores that look like the All-Star game.
No, Nembhard misses that. And a push by Watson. It's going to be 4 fouls.
I 100% agree with you. But we would also have 92 turnovers in the first 2 games. They were 13 calls.
But then after the week, they'd all adjust because NBA players are better at adjusting to rule changes than any league. That
I agree. The offensive side has gotten a little too far on that pendulum swing.
Nembhard up top. Marshall shot too strong. Chases after the rebound. Kicks it out. Murray deflects it out. This is the midway point of the season. Game number 41 for Denver. Washington can't hit. Ball batted around.
Gafford down. Something. He's struggling.
And he tried to get up and it falls down again. And Jason Kidd has to call timeout. It's just, clearly with the situation Dallas is in, being wise to be very careful.
You mean keeping their pick?
Well,
they got the pick this year, but yes.
Their subtlety is very noticeable.
What? Let's just say it. How do you think they got Derek Lively?
Murray. Finding room, leans in. And that one, the easy bucket for Jamal Murray. 18 points now for Murray.
Well, and this is one of those moments, regardless who's out on the floor. Right now, if you're the Denver Nuggets, you're focused on yourself. And if you're Dallas, you're going to do what you've done all season long. You're going to fight, you're going to compete, you're going to play hard. That's why they've been in more clutch games than anybody else in the league. Because no matter what the score is, they're going to keep fighting and keep competing, as you see.
First bucket. Right now, Mavericks trying to stay within striking distance. Down by 14, they've trailed by as many as 18.
And we know this 14 points in today's league, that is nothing. That is a very manageable number with the amount of threes the teams shoot.
Pickett knocks down that three-pointer. 9 more points for Pickett. Pickett in his 3rd year. Nice emergence from him as well. More zone defense from Denver. Gafford fakes, throws it up, comes up short. Powell trying to keep it alive, but it goes out of bounds. 17-point Denver lead. Nembhard trying to stay with Murray. Murray's so crafty, he turns, shoots, and scores. Made it a difficult shot, still put it down. This is the largest lead of the night so far. 20 points already from Murray in 22 minutes. Bad pass and a turnover. Murray double team. Comes up short that time. Gordon with the offensive rebound. Aaron Gordon double. Pickett, Hardaway spots up. And Hardy grabs it. Right now, the only player in double figures for Dallas, Najee Marshall with 17. Hardy goes in strong, backs it home. Good aggressive move.
And what that's going to do, yeah, he had a couple of threes earlier. He's had some streaks where he can get going, but ultimately it's going to create more space and maybe allow guys to finish and have more open room to work, as you see Aaron Gordon with the power move inside.
Just overwhelms Marshall that time. Gordon 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a little bit of everything. PJ Washington gets inside. Little jump hook, gets that to fall.
Washington Jr.
Here Dallas now, they're putting a bigger defender. Jay Kidd just got Nembhard off of Murray and put PJ Washington on him. Really just a switch on the fly to try and put a bigger, more physical defender on Murray.
They had Marshall on him for a bit in the first half. Marshall trying to defend Gordon. Gordon steps back, launches a 3, and rattles around and drops in. Gordon now with 14 points and a 20-point lead for the Denver Nuggets. Another 3-pointer missed. That's 14 consecutive missed threes for the game. They're 2 for 19.
Back on the floor for our Mavs, Klay Thompson.
Back to get to that 3-point shot. That's the advancement of this game.
Brandon Williams back in, couple of fakes, kicks it out in the corner. Marshall. Yet another missed 3 as Murray and Powell get tangled from 3-point range, including 15 straight misses. Thompson right off the bench, comes up short. Powell battling, Marshall battling. He got tied up, and it's Denver ball. Jamal Murray gets inside and scores again. He thought he got hit.
We haven't done a Jamal Murray game. Obviously, we've watched him play over the course of the season, but the aggressiveness and consistency of his attack.
And it's so strong going to the basket. Brandon Williams, nice pull-up jumper. When you're on a team that's been decimated by injuries, and you're in a game, you're in a competitive game, all of a sudden Cooper Flagg goes down, Daniel Gafford goes down. I mean, how does that affect your psyche when you're on that team?
Well, you have to understand, you're still being judged off your individual performance and throughout all of the injuries.
Foul on Spencer Jones as Marshall misses the first. The AFC divisional round matchup set for Sunday afternoon. The Texans and the second-seeded Patriots, 2:45 Eastern on ABC. Marshall, the one member of the Mavs in double figures. Misses another free throw. Now Marshall back on Murray. Pickett, Tim Hardaway. Hardaway, three-pointer's good. Tim Hardaway with his third three-pointer.
All right, let me put those hands together.
Loves coming back and playing.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah. You always love going back to play against one of your former teammates.
Caleb Martin, line drive. The three-point drop continues. Good hustle into the line.
2 shots.
27-year-old Gafford in his 7th year in the league, his 3rd year with Dallas. Started with Chicago, parts of 4 with Washington. Started a bunch of games this year. You look at their center position, and Pickett pushes the other way. Hesitation, now the floater's up, and an offensive foul. Martin draws the charge.
Jalen Pickett, his first.
Old-fashioned player. He's out there hurting, and he wanted to come back in for his team. Now he's going back to the locker room. Brandon Williams, crossover, and the shot will not.
What's been going well tonight?
Just getting downhill, getting to the rim. My teammates doing a good job of finding me, getting out in transition, so gotta keep it up.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Mike.
Good team basketball. Thank you, Vanessa. As the bucket makes it now an 8-point game.
Here we go.
After leading by 23. Murray back in with Watson, Najee, Hardaway, and Brown. Watson back up top to Murray. Klay Thompson guarding him. Murray steps back. Three-pointer won't go. Martin with a rebound.
Let's go, Matt.
Crowd back in the game. Nembhard. P.J. Washington spins against Watson. Layup off the mark. And then a foul. Washington. Murray seeing the double teams. Pass inside. Deflected. Hardy got a piece of it. Here's Martin. Martin kicks it out in the corner. Nembhard fires up a three. It's good. Nembhard from downtown. Their first three-pointer in a live from three-point range, and they're right back in it. Hardaway tries to answer. One dribble, fires, connects. Tim Hardaway with another three-pointer, his fourth of the night.
You got people in Dallas standing up right now, feeding off this energy.
Thompson threw it behind Washington, still made a good catch. Puts up the shot, counted and a foul. That is knocked away, but
8 minutes.
They have played 30 clutch games in their first 40. That's incredible. Their record in it is 13 and 17. Missed the free throw, get the rebound. Thompson sets, fires. Can't get it. This place is ready to explode. A 6-point game. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Looked like it was going to be a blowout. Cooper Flag back in the locker room, and Brown banks it home. Nice pass from Hardaway.
He works that dunker so well. He doesn't space the floor all the time, can knock down a three, but he gets in that paint and makes himself available.
Hardy. Tough shot there. Hardaway grabs the rebound. Watson hits a three. Peyton Watson with a big bucket. And a lead right back up to 11. Watson 16 more points tonight. Nembhard tries to answer. Comes up short. And it's going to go back to Denver.
At an exponential rate.
What a jump here in his fourth season as Murray gets inside. Murray's layups. English off the glass. He's hopping for a foul. Back up to 13 very quickly. Murray's got 24. P.J. Washington can't hit the three. They missed 18 in a row. Now they missed 3 more after they finally got one to go down, but just 3 for 28. Watson spins. Murray, three-pointer. Puts it in. Denver with an answer. And Jason Kidd needs a toucher from Denver. Thompson fires. Can't hit. Hardy the rebound. P.J. Washington back up top to Brandon Williams. Gets inside. Uses the left hand, but lost control. And just a couple of minutes ago, we're right there. That's pretty incredible. You don't see those shooting numbers, and you still have a chance.
The fact that you have 2 players in double figures, and one of them has 10 points.
Murray misses that one. Williams looks to push. Finds P.J. Washington, gets inside and draws the foul. It's going to be Watson's 5th foul.
Hey, Watson. It's his 5th.
The game, but then here comes Aaron Gordon.
So Washington with the 2 free throws. Someone bringing the ball up to play it. And talking to David Alleman before the game, he said something really interesting in that he talked about different players and their growth in terms of them seeing the floor. He says there are some guys who don't play with their heads up when they play. Not necessarily play with their head down, sometimes forward. He goes, a big step for a player, and he was talking about Peyton Watson. He's now playing with his head up.
Yes, yes, and that's where it means you see the peripheral. That means you see the rotation. You see the peripheral. That means you see the rotation coming. That means you're reading all areas of the floor before the ball gets to you. And even if you look at, he's made so many great momentum plays. He had the swing to Jamal Murray, the swing to Tim Hardaway Jr. That means he's looking up. He's not just looking for his shot.
That's a big part of the growth in the NBA, especially for point guards. As Hardaway fires up a three, won't go. Gordon trying to get it, tips it out of bounds. Murray, a little fake. Washington, good job defensively that time. Marshall with his head up, drives down, But he had one thing in mind with his setup. He was going to score, and he did. Marshall, another terrific play. He's got 24.
Oh, his head was looking straight at that rim. That was the only thing. And honestly, rightfully so. If you can't get anybody else going, and tonight's your night, you got to be a little bit more aggressive.
Gordon being aggressive here. Kicks it out to Murray. Murray right back to Gordon. Gets out of the paint. Shot clock at 4. Gordon, step back, fires away. It's good. Aaron Gordon from deep. And it's back up to 16. Shot clock expiring. He's got 17 now. Brandon Williams gets inside. Can't get it to fall. Contact there. Murray gets past Washington. Bank shot is good. 29 now for Jamal Murray. And Denver back in control with 6.5 to play. Dallas trying to make a run with their star rookie back in the locker room after spraining his ankle. And Hardy nails that three-pointer. A rare 3 tonight for the Dallas Mavericks. First for Hardy.
You remember all those Aaron Gordon air balls to start the game?
2 of them. All of those?
Well, all of them, yeah. He's 7 for 11 and 3 for 5. That's why it's like you don't let an air ball here to start the game. You don't let that by. He's having an outstanding shooting game. And it just means your first couple of shots were off. That's why you don't get so rattled.
Just made an outstanding pass, but Brown couldn't finish. Brandon Williams, switches hands. Gorgeous move from Brandon Williams. It all in the second half.
You see those with angles at Jamal Murray with his patented turnaround jump shot. Once you've heard it, and it's probably not 100%, then all of a sudden you're just more susceptible to those plays. He didn't even step on anybody's foot. That was just the angle not getting up the way it needed to.
Williams draws the foul on Gordon. By the way,
with orthotics.
What constitutes poof in the hair?
They're just as fluffy.
All right.
I wouldn't know. I would not know.
This from our resident hair expert here at ESPN.
Yes, I am.
More missed free throws. They've missed 11 free throws, and they're 4 of 30 from three-point range. Only down 14, still 5 minutes remaining. So Murray and the Nuggets about every answer when they've made the run. Shot clock winding down. Murray finds the room, can't get it. Washington threw it out. Martin saved what would have been a turnover. Now Martin gets inside. Off balance. Tough shot. It goes down. Caleb Martin with 12 points in 18 minutes. 6 of 8 from the field. He's keeping the Mavs and the fans the hopes up. Back to a dozen. Nuggets did not want to work this hard at the end. They thought they had this wrapped up. Second game of a back-to-back for them. Brown gets inside. He's fouled. And we'll shoot some free throws.
We talk about knowing your scouting report and the other team's scouting report. If you thought coming in off a back-to-back that the Dallas Mavericks would be a little easier, you're not paying attention to the scouting report. The scouting report says this is a Jason Kidd-led team. They're in more clutch games than it says you were going to walk in and have it be easy.
Brown misses that. Big free throw for the game and for free chicken. As Brown ruins that. Lead back up to 13. Brandon Williams walking the dog there. And now the clock starts. Williams makes his move, pulls up, elbow jumper, in and out. What a foul out on the perimeter guarding the speedy Williams. Williams, nice crossover, gets inside. Williams now with 14 points. It's back to 11. The Mavericks will not quit. Nuggets just want to wrap this one up. Aaron Gordon misses the jam, but a foul. And the Mavericks want a challenge, but that's not happening, as Jason shockingly disagreed with the official's call.
I can't imagine. You know, that's the one thing when you use a challenge early, you don't have an opportunity. It's a foul. He hit him in his head. Did you not see that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
now you're being silly.
We've seen some sillier reviews. Right, we've seen sillier ones.
Back up to 13. Gordon another 19 points, 7 of 11. Denver shooting 50% from the field. Williams up top. Caleb Martin back out to Williams. They find Hardy with 7 to shoot. Hardy drives on Gordon. Well defended by Gordon. Marshall at three. Back of the rim won't go. Marshall or Washington tracks it down. Now Marshall drives. Has it poked away. Jones got his hand in there, and Hardaway comes the other way. Finds Gordon, and Gordon banks it home. Good tough move from Aaron Gordon. And he's got 21 points. The lead back up to 15. Williams cross court to Hardy. His three-pointer not close. A disastrous night shooting the three ball. 12%. 4 of 32.
They hit 2 threes in each half. That's really what they're doing. And Clay hit 2 big ones in the first, but then it was just so dry with 20 straight misses.
Watson. Jones tried to keep it alive. Here comes Washington, throws it in to Marshall. Martin tries a corner three and nails that one. Strong performance from Caleb Martin off the bench. 15 points, 7 of 9 from the field. But a 12-point lead for Denver. We're just under 2.5 remaining here in the fourth. Another gem from Jamal Murray. 31 points, 5 assists. Shot clock at 5. Watson tried it behind the back, lost it. P.J. Washington shot blocked by Watson, but a foul. With 2:04 remaining. You ever see any good chase down blocks in person?
Oh man, you know, mostly my highlights. But there's one in particular that I can remember. But that's an effort play. That's an effort play that you have to, one, have the athleticism, the timing, the will. And once you know you have guys like that on your team, your only job is to bait the offensive player into a tough layup and allow them to come.
P.J. Washington now with 12. 10-point game, 2 minutes to play. Mavericks still out there fighting, but too much Jamal Murray. And the excellent offensive execution of the Denver Nuggets. Murray steps back, jump shot short. Rebound Williams. Splits the defense and fouled on the pass. So free throws for Brandon Williams. Chance to cut it to 8 with 1 throw. 6 of 10 from the line. In terms of timeouts, Dallas still has a couple of timeouts. They need something special to pull this one out, but they're still fighting.
And look, if you're a Dallas fan, there is something to say about how hard this team is playing. You just want to see a team compete. They have talent. They need to get healthy. Even the future with Cooper Flag and what they have the ability to do, and they got a foul.
Gets it over the timeline. Gordon. Nearly stolen. Ball deflected a couple of times. Williams initially made contact. Now Murray gets it back. Shot clock down to 7. Murray against Washington. Jamal Murray the drive. Flips it up. Shot won't go. Rebound Williams. Again racing up the floor. Williams sidestep. Scoop layup. It's good.